I went to my therapist today, a new therapist, and I sat down with him and we talked about everything that was going on with me. And he said ADHD. And he said, I don't know if you have ADHD like in the classic sense, born with it, or if you have trauma-induced ADHD. But the reality is all these symptoms that you're giving me are telling me that you do not have sufficient dopamine. And when you don't have sufficient dopamine, you go from ADHD symptoms to anxiety to depression. And I have passed through all of those. I have been in a super depressed state before, and I worked with a therapist. We worked on trauma. We did EMDR. I got really far. I am way better than I was by a long shot the first time I walked into a therapist's office, but I was feeling myself slip again. And so I said, I'm not going to let myself get into this like dark place. And I've been doing a lot nutritionally. I am a holistic nutrition practitioner, which means that I know that a lot of mood things can be managed with supplements. And so I did pick up the supplements. They got here a week ago, and I'm doing a lot better on the supplements. Like things are gradually each day. I'm laughing more. I'm feeling more motivated. All of the energy is flowing, you know, the things that you want to have in a normal person. But he said for me, the best route would be to just take the damn medicine. And so I made a doctor's appointment and I'm going to go on ADHD medicine. So if you want to know what that looks like for me, then follow along. I will give you guys updates when I find out what I'm going to take and how it feels in my body. But basically he's just saying like my brain is just going way too fast that I think about doing something and then I become anxious about it because I think way too hard about, you know, the consequences of my actions. Like, oh, I need to shower. Okay, then, well, are the kids going to be okay? What time is it? How much time do I have to shower? Is there time to do my hair? How am I going to do my hair? What shampoo am I going to use? Am I going to use something to get the brassiness out of my blonde this morning? Like, I just don't go through the motions. My brain just goes through all these things that I become overwhelmed and I just put the blanket back over my head and I turn on my phone and I flip through TikTok or whatever it is and just numb. And just some other symptoms that I'm having, like struggling to feel joy and find laughter and be goofy and things about me that used to be true about me. Like I'm a funny person, but you guys don't get that on here because for some reason I just can't tap into it anymore. Dopamine, he said. So my life is about to change. If I've heard this correctly, my life is about to change. If ADHD is the problem and dopamine is the problem, my life is about to change. So follow along. Join me as I navigate this thing called ADHD.